My name's Diana Hill and I'm one of two directors of the Essential Parent Company. We started the company about 7 years ago when I had my baby boy Oscar. When I had Oscar, I looked around for visually based advice that I felt might be helpful for me, learning all the new skills I had to learn as a mum. And I realised very quickly there wasn't much of that sort of thing around. Now, I knew how to make films, I had the good medical backing, but I really didn't know the first thing about making a business plan or raising finance or any of those things. So we went along to a BAS chartered accountant who had a look at the figures that we'd drawn up ourselves originally, and he very kindly smiled and said, no, you're really going to have to start over on these. What happened from that point onwards was he took Rebecca and I under his wing. He basically set up our financial business model that went into our business plan, and we realised at that point when we saw him how much work was involved, that we really hadn't had a clue, and our figures, if we'd done them ourselves, would have looked completely amateur and we wouldn't have had a chance of raising finance. When I showed the investors the business plan that we'd drawn up with the help of the BAS chartered accountant, the investors were immensely impressed, and frankly, I think the reason that they went ahead and granted our finance was because the model had been so beautifully done and so thoroughly done that the investors felt they were in good hands.